What's up, y'all? We are back. All right, so it's the 2nd of January, and my subscribers wanted to know how to get into shape, y'all. So we did a stretching video. I want you guys to check that out if you haven't checked that out yet. Learn stretches, because being flexible is the most important thing. Your body's like the most sophisticated machine in the entire universe, Chad. So always take care of your body. When I was younger, I didn't know you had to drink water. So almost every summer, I'd have to go to the hospital and get IV fluids. Now anyways, chat, to the punching bag. If you don't have a punching bag, go and get a pillowcase and some rope. Fill the pillowcase up with dirt. Then put it inside another pillowcase and put maybe some old clothes around it. Tie it up. And you can take rope and hang it from a tree. So if you don't have a punching bag, you're not out of luck. I can teach you guys how to make one. Like I said, you can always fill it up with water. Take trash bags, fill it up with water. You can fill it up with dirt. And then put it inside another trash bag with old clothes around it. But here we go. I'm going to teach you guys some basic kickboxing strikes before we get started. I'm going to show you guys how to wrap your hands. You should always use hand protection. Many people get boxing fractures and fracture their hands bad. All right, y'all, here we go. I'm going to teach you guys how to wrap your hand. So this part goes on here. And you're going to wrap it around your hand. Not super tight. You want it a little loose. All right, so then you get to your wrist. So you got to brace your wrist. I'm going to explain something in 1 second. But here we go. We're doing our wrap around the wrist. Go back around the hand. We're going to go back around the hand a little bit. And you want to squeeze too every once in a while, just to make sure it's not too tight. All right, guys, then back around the wrist. All right, so before you throw any punches, guys, this is the most important part. So your wrist wiggles, yeah? So what happens is when you make a fist, close your fingers and put your thumb right here. And what you do is you lock that thumb and squeeze it. So this wrist wiggles, but look, as soon as you squeeze this thumb, all this becomes like one hammer. You can't move your wrist. So always, guys, always lock your thumb. All right. So now that you learn how to make a fist and you know how to make a punching bag, here we go, chat. I'm going to teach you some basic strikes for self-defense. Remember, if you have power, you shouldn't beat people up. You should only use your power to protect others and protect yourself. But if you have to fight, I want you guys to win, chat. But don't go around picking fights. Don't use what I teach you to pick fights and bully people. If anything, use your power to protect, y'all. I'm Michael, ANGEL410, on YouTube, y'all. All right, let's go, y'all. Here we are. You get a better angle. Thank you so much, Maddie, for letting us use your room and use your punching bag for this video. I'm happy. So remember, you guys always want to move your body, stay loose, bounce on your toes, get used to dancing. In any fight, you got to dance, dude. All right, starting off, I'm going to teach you guys a jab. So before I do that, I got to teach you guys stances. All right? So if you're a lefty, this is considered southpaw. Your back hand is always your power hand. So your weak hand will be your front. Power in the back, weak up front. All right, guys, so this is southpaw. If your left foot is behind you, you're a southpaw. If you switch it up, your right foot's behind you. So if you're a righty, you're most likely going to stand like this. This is called orthodox. So left foot in front, right foot in back, guard up. You always keep your guard up so you don't get hit. So your front hand is always your jab. To throw a jab, you're going to stay on your toes. On your toes, get your stance. See? And to throw a jab, you shoot from guard. Shoot. So by the time you finish your punch, you should look like you're shooting a bow and arrow. Always shoot from guard. Remember, elbow towards the ground. Some boxers punch like this. If you push against my hand right now, I'm off balance. So you always put the elbow towards the ground. That's going to give you a lot more power. Remember, your power comes from your back foot. So here we go, guys. This is a jab. Step. Step. And retract. Step. If you have a punching bag, dance around with it, yo. Dance. You got to dance with it. All right. So practice that jab. If you have a punching bag, start out with maybe 25 jabs. All right, ready? 25. And move around with it. All right, stay on your toes, move around, jab, 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 jab. All right, then once you do 20, 25 of those, switch your stance. So now you're in Southpaw. Now practice a jab with your right hand. Jab, 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 jab. Do 25 of those, chat. All right, so a jab is used to keep people at bay, keep them at distance, or to distract them before you throw a power punch. So your backhand is your power hand. All right, on to part 2, guys. Now we're going to teach you a jab into a straight. So ready? So jab, cross, jab, cross. Ready? This is what it looks like. And always exhale as you punch. Ready? See? You gotta breathe, chat. You gotta keep breathing. If you don't breathe, you're gonna get winded fast. So always breathe. Exhale. Force breath. So jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. Do 25 of those. Switch your stance. Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. So that's 20. Do 25 of those both ways. So by then, you should have thrown at least 100 punches. Now, guys, this is the most important move you need to know for kickboxing, and it works very well in street fights. Don't fight, but if you have to, you have to. So front kick or a push kick or a Spartan kick. Do it like this, chat. So I'm a lefty, so I stand in Southpaw. So take your front foot step, knee up, push out. All right, ready? This is what it looks like. Fight the seal on that one. Step, front kick. And when you kick, you want to kick right here into a person's diaphragm. If you kick downwards right here, it knocks all the wind out of them, chat. All right, so practice the push kick, front kick at least 25 times. Now, teach you guys a combo, the 2-piece. So you're gonna do front kick into jab. Ready? It should look like this. Front kick, bow, jab. Front kick, jab. And always exhale. You wanna breathe. Front kick, jab. But the front kick is your most effective move. 2-piece, 2-piece. Switch stance, 2-piece, 2-piece. All right, they're your basic strikes. Front kick, jab, cross. You can call it straight. Front kick, jab, cross. All right, guys, here's another punch you can also use. So right now I'm an Orthodox. So this would be your weak hand if you're a righty. Jab, 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 cross. You could also use a front hook. So a front hook looks like this. It's a hook, so you're gonna come around and into it. So what you do is you dig into your hips and exhale. If you're trying to get in shape, chat, use these workouts, and I'll come back with the part 3 for some exercises you could do. The most important thing to learn, front kick. The front kick saved me so many times in fights. It's the most important move you can learn. Front kicks, jabs, cross. Use basic punches. A lot of the times, when you fight people who are inexperienced, they're going to come out swinging hooks. So somebody used to throw a hook at you, you could pop, pop, punch them twice before they even land that hook. Remember, always come from guard, pop, 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 pop. Basic moves. Basic 3 moves that will save you. Anyways, y'all, I'm Angel. I'll see you guys on my next live stream. Thanks for tuning in, and we will give you some exercise to get in shape for the new year, y'all. I love you guys. Woo, woo, yeah.